Hey guys, welcome back to another video. And in this video, I'm going to be reviewing the Jurassic World Rebirth Wild Roar Spiclypeus. I think I'm pronouncing that right. I think that's how you say it. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Um, Anyways, I got this figure from Target. It's like $15. That's the new price point for the Wild Roar figure. So if you want this figure, you can head to your local Target. It's also on Amazon and also at Walmart as well. But anyways, another very cool Ceratopsian in the Jurassic World Mattel toy line. It's very awesome. I do like the colors on it and everything. Um, Taking a look at the packaging, you have the Rebirth Spinosaurus, Wild Roar Spiclypeus, the Jurassic World Rebirth logo, and that amazing background behind the figure and how the action feature works and everything. Jurassic Jurassic World Rebirth logo on the side. And the back of the box once again shows the figure in action from what we just saw with the front of the box. And the three other figures in this wave. Two of these I already have, which is right here. Wait. Two of these I already have. And I still have to get the Allosaurus. Oh yes, and this is a land creature. And of course, just like with every other figure from this line, you can scan it in the app for Jurassic World Play app compatibility. I think I've said enough. Let's get this figure out of the pack. Sometimes it's kind of hard to get it out. Okay, that's one. I had to cut the second string off screen because it was kind of hard and my scissors are very cheap. So let me just get this out. The figure's out, but the tail isn't. So just give me a sec. I got the tail out now. Let's attach it in. So straight away out of the box, I can't say it's a really nice figure. It has a really nice head sculpt with some nice yellow markings on its frill. Very colorful. You have some nicely painted horns. The beak isn't painted, unfortunately. I don't like that. I wish the beak was painted, nor is the lower beak painted, but that's typical when it comes to Mattel. We have a nice yellow eye, no black pupil, of course. Then moving up on the frill, yes, there's the yellow I was talking about. I really like the yellow. I think it really does give off for this figure. The spikes for the frill are not painted, of course, which is typical when it comes to most Mattel Ceratopsians. We have that same green for the back of the neck, and then it leads into the topper part of the body right here, but then stops abruptly. And then the rest is just like that whitish tan, and then we do have some nice feathering detail right here. And if you know a lot about ceratopsians, many modern depictions of ceratopsians show them with these quill-like feathers because of Pistachosaurus, which is basically like a early small ceratopsian. So I guess that's why they decided to add these. Because many larger ceratopsians like Triceratops and Chasmosaurus, and I think even Pachyrhinosaurus are often depicted with them in modern paleo art. But yeah, and they're also rubberized too. They're very rubbery. So yeah, if you poke them, you can't get hurt because again, they're rubber. The figure has a very short tail, which is pretty common when it comes to a ceratopsian because, well, many modern depictions of ceratopsians show them with like short tails, which is something that they would have had in real life. And look, one thing that I did know is that the separate part of the tail, the other part of the tail, was actually painted a little bit of like with this green. So I really like that. We don't see that a lot these days with Mattel figures, so it's good to see how they did it with this figure. We have some nice bumps on the thighs of the legs. We have some nice bumps on the top part or like the midsection almost. It has and the figure is pretty bulky too. Um, no painted toe claws, unfortunately, or no painted, yeah, like no painted toe claws, unfortunately. We have more of like those bumps or like osteothermic like scoots right here. But then again, going back to the head, yeah, the head is very nice. Again, it has like that green, and again with the yellow, but the yellow goes all out like from the frill. It goes on the side right here too. It really does work for the species and for like the choice of coloration that they decided to do with this figure. And I really like that they really took some artistic liberties with this figure. Again, if we look inside of the mouth, if we look inside of the mouth right here, it doesn't have a painted beak. It's mostly just green like the rest of the body, but at least the tongue is nicely sculpted and it has a glossy detail, so it gives off the impression that the tongue is like wet. I really do like that. And again, that yellow eye with no pupil in. Very disappointing, but it's whatever. Nothing much on the underside of the figure. It's pretty much just mostly the same from what we can see with the top. But here is the DNA scan code if you want to scan it into the Jurassic World Play app. But the bottom of the feet are nicely detailed. We have four fingers on, or four claws on each toe, or each foot. There's the speaker for the action feature. For the sounds. Sorry, not the action feature. We're gonna get to the action feature in a minute. And yeah, that's pretty much all I gotta say. As far as articulation goes, I kind of just spoiled the sounds right now. As far as articulation goes, you can move the legs up like that because the front legs are on a ball joint, so you can move them out from the body like that. Wait, you can bring it back in, just pop it back in. You can also move the back legs like this. They can move backwards. I can't really do it so well because, well, I'm holding my device so I can record it. So I can't really do it too well, but I can just kind of like just show you. So yeah, the front legs can move out from the body because they're on a ball joint. They can move back and forth, of course, and the back legs can move back and forth. Something you would pretty much expect for a species like this, considering it's like a wild roar figure. It would have like the same action feature as many of the other figures that are like in this wave or even in this line. As far as the action feature goes, if you activate it with the tail, you get like roars and sounds. So let's hear the sounds. See, one thing that I really do like about this is that the action feature actually does work for this kind of species. And also, as far as the sounds go, I'm, I'm hearing a little bit of like the Jurassic World Sinoceratops style sounds, but it's all right. It kind of has the Sinoceratops colors, so so it kind of works for it anyways. I guess they weren't gonna go all out for the sounds on the species, but either way, it's still really nice, and the sounds are perfect for it. But its action feature really does work, like that. Its action feature really does work for it because like if you move the tail up and everything and activate it, then the head will also move, and well, it's since it's a ceratopsian, that's something you would expect. Like basically like the action feature is like just like in the head and everything because well it's a ceratopsian and ceratopsians are known for like using like their horns and everything to defend themselves against predators. Yeah, that's what I mean. And yeah, it's a really good figure. it does have I don't know if that's like the reflection from my device I'm currently recording it on, or if that's just on the figure, but it does have like a lot of like glossy detail going on around, like especially like the head of the figure, mostly the head of the figure. And again, I do like that brown paint for the horns right here. We don't have it for like the spikes that I mean, yeah, the frill spikes or the side spikes, or I mean the cheek spikes. That's what I like to call them, the cheek spikes. And we don't have them for the beak nor the lower beak, but that's all right. Still a very awesome figure. It's pretty bulky. It has nice sounds, a nice action feature. I like the quill detailing right here. They're nice, soft, and rubbery. So again, if you put your hand on them, you can barely feel them. And yeah, it's it's an overall good figure. Like it's a perfect figure. Like if you're looking for a good ceratopsian figure from Mattel, then this big wait, this Spiclypeus, again, I think that's how you pronounce it. I think it's yes, Spiclypeus or Spiclops. Spiclops Spiclypeus. I think that's how you pronounce it. And if you need help, if you need help spelling the name, it's right here on the box, right here too. I still have the box. Now we get on to comparisons. Here it is compared with the Wave 1 Wild Roar Pseudoceratops right here on the side. And you can see they're both around the same size, but with the Spiclops or Spiclypeus being a little bulkier and a little bigger. But they still do size up really well next to each other. And again, and as the years go on, Mattel continued to extensify their ceratopsian collection. Next up, we have the Dino Tracker's Wild Roar Reaglaceratops right here next to the Spiclops. And again, they're both bulky. They're pretty much like both like around the same size. And the last one I have is the Chaos Theory Pachyrhinosaurus next to the Spiclops. And the Pachyrhinosaurus, they made the Pachyrhinosaurus like very thin. I don't know why, because it was actually bulky in the show, but I guess that's just a part of Mattel for not, like knowing. But yeah, here it is compared next to the Spiclops, and this is the last dinosaur comparison I'm gonna do to him for it because I don't think we need that many comparisons, especially considering that it's in the same like assortment and in the same size range as the Pachyrhinosaurus over here. So again, I feel like we don't need too many comparisons this time around. But I will do a comparison with a human figure. This has been from Jurassic World Chaos Theory next to the Spiclops, and you can see it's pretty big compared to him. Pretty big. Definitely the size range you would expect for a ceratopsian like this. And yeah, it's overall pretty good. So my final thoughts on the Jurassic World Rebirth Wild Roar Spikelops from Wave 2. It's a very good figure. I really do like it. Probably one of like the other best from the line. I know many people like really like this figure, and it's not hard to see why. Like it's a very nice figure, like it was definitely worth. No, this figure is definitely worth the price. Like definitely worth the price because these figures, these kind of figures went down to like they went back down to like $15. So yeah, this figure is definitely worth the price point. So again, if you see this figure, if you're at like Walmart or Target, or if you see this listing on Amazon for this figure, you should definitely try to get it because well, it's a good figure. It has nice detailing with nice sounds, nice coloration. It has nice proportions and a very nice size. Yeah. But anyways, that's all I have to say about this review. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.